Hi, welcome to my channel. Please like, comment, and subscribe. How to get car insurance? 5 easy steps. When you buy a new car, you most likely spend a fair amount of time comparing options to find the best ride at a fair price. Buying car insurance should work the same way. Unfortunately, too many car owners skip this crucial step and end up spending more money than they should. Car insurance prices can vary widely by company for the exact same coverage. If you want to find the best car insurance for a reasonable price, here's how to do it. Number 1. Gather your driver and vehicle information. Here's the information you will need to jumpstart a car insurance shopping journey. Basic information like your name, address, and date of birth for every driver on the policy, driver's license, information for every driver on the policy. Vehicle information, including year, make, model, vehicles, identification number, and current odometer reading, driving history for all drivers on the policy, including at-fault accidents, traffic violations, and any completed safe driving courses. Your current insurer if you have one, including your current coverage limits. Number 2. Determine how much car insurance you need before you buy a car insurance policy. The first step is to figure out how much car insurance you need. If you buy too little coverage, you could be woefully underinsured, but if you buy too much, you'll be overpaying. Here are some common coverage steps you'll want to consider. Liability car insurance. If you cause a car accident, liability car insurance pays for property damage and injuries to others, such as their car repair bills and medical expenses. It also covers legal expenses if someone sues you because of an accident. Most states, except New Hampshire and Virginia, require you to carry a minimum amount of liability car insurance. For example, in New York, all drivers must carry minimum liability limits of $25, $50, and $10, which means $25,000 for bodily injury of 1%, $50,000 for death, and $50,000 for bodily injury for 2 or more people, $100,000 for death, $10,000 for property damage. But here's the problem. The minimum required amounts of liability insurance required by states are generally inadequate. For example, if you bought the minimum amount in New York and caused a car crash that resulted in multiple injuries and more than $50,000 in medical bills, you'd be on the hook for the amount above $50,000. A good rule of thumb is to buy enough liability insurance to cover what you should lose in a lawsuit. Uninsured motorist coverage. Not every driver buys liability insurance, even if they are required to do so, and some drivers have liability insurance but not enough to cover an expensive car accident. So what happens if an insured or uninsured driver crashes into you? Uninsured motorist insurance or UM and uninsured motorist insurance or UIM pay for medical bills and other expenses, such as lost wages, funeral expenses, and pain and suffering. Some states require others states offer as an optional coverage. You can reject coverage in writing. Even if is not required in your state, this is generally a good coverage to have if it is available to you. Collision and comprehensive insurance if you want to coverage for your car repair bill for your own vehicle. You want to buy collision and comprehensive insurance. Well, these coverage types are often sold together. They cover two different groups of problems. Collision insurance helps cover your car repair bills for accidents such as crashing into another car or backing into a pole. If someone else crashes into you and is responsible for your car repairs, you could make a claim on their liability insurance rather than using your own collision coverage. Comprehensive insurance pays your car's value if it is stolen and helps pay for car repair bills for problems such as falling objects, collisions with animals, fires, floods, hail, vandalism, and death. If you have a car loan or lease, your lender or leasing company will likely require that you carry both collision and comprehensive insurance. personal injury protection if you are hurt in a car accident. Personal injury protection or PIP pays for you and your passengers medical bills and other expenses no matter who caused the accident. PIP is required in 15 states as part of no-fault insurance laws. PIP is optional in 4 states and the District of Columbia. PIP generally covers medical bills, lost wages if you cannot work due to accident injuries, rehabilitation costs, replacement services for tasks you cannot perform due to injuries, such as child care and house cleaning. Funeral expenses, medical payments, coverage, sometimes called MedPay. This coverage type pays for medical bills for you and your passengers, regardless of who is at fault for the car accident. MedPay is generally sold in small amounts between $1,000 and $5,000. MedPay is not available in every state. Optional coverage types in addition to the standard auto insurance options. You may want to buy extra coverage to ensure you're fully protected. Rental reimbursement insurance. If your vehicle is out of commission because of a problem covered by your policy, rental reimbursement insurance pays for your extra transportation costs, such as rental car or subway fare. Gap insurance. If you have a loan or lease, gap insurance pays the gap between what you owe on the car loan and the depreciated value of the vehicle if it is totaled by a problem covered by your policy, such as a car crash and fire. Roadside assistance insurance. If your car breaks down or gets a flat on the side of the road, roadside assistance insurance pays for services such as a tow truck, jump start or locksmith. And the number 3, compare car insurance quote. When you have determined how much car insurance you need, the next step is to compare car insurance quotes from multiple insurance companies. Car insurance rates can vary a lot of insurer to insurer for the exact same coverage, so don't skip this vital step. You can get free quotes online. If you prefer to shop from your coach, you can find free car insurance by going to an insurer website or using a comparison site that lets you compare multiple policies all at once. An insurance agent. If you prefer to talk with someone, you can speak with an insurance agent. It's better to speak with an independent agent who sells policies from multiple policies compared to captive agent that only sells policies from one specific company. Here is some of the information you'll need handy to gather insurance quote. Personal information. This includes the age and driving experience of all drivers in your household, driver's license number and zip code where you will garage your car, vehicle information in addition to the make and the model of your car. It's good to have information like safety and anti-theft features which could land you a discount. And the number 4, buy an auto insurance policy. Once you identify the company and policy you want, it's time to make an auto insurance application. Some insurers will offer up to a 10% discount if you pay the full term upfront. If you don't want to pay it full, you can typically choose monthly installments. You might be able to get a small discount for using automatic withdrawals. When you have a policy, the insurance company will send you proof of insurance via email, fax, or mail. Some insurers have a mobile app that downloads you proof of insurance. Most states, excluding New Mexico, accept digital proof of auto insurance. If you are purchasing a new or used car, most states require proof of insurance before you can register the vehicle and drive it off the dealership lot. And then number 5, cancel your old coverage. If you already had insurance in place on your current car, make sure your new coverage is active before canceling the previous policy. You should get a refund for the unused month on the old policy. Make sure you get confirmation that your policy was cancelled. If you cancel auto insurance before the new coverage is effective, your car will be uninsured, which can have serious legal and financial consequences if you get into a car accident, meaning you will have to pay for all damages and expenses out of pocket, and you could be ticketed for driving uninsured. You may also have to pay more for your new policy as a lapse in coverage can hike rates. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.